Hi everyone, and today I want to share with you my favorite products that I love to use for my clients, and let's start. The first product I can't live without, this is Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm sure a lot of guys about this product because it's pretty popular, but I know also that a lot of people using it instead of foundation. But that's not actually correct. You technically can, but you're gonna be very glowy, and that's not like actually wearable for everyday uses. And I would recommend to use it under foundation. That's technically what it is for. And why I love this product so much, because I have the color a little bit dark. I have it in a shade 4.5 medium, just medium. Well, I love it because you can actually apply it under foundation, and that's gonna give you the glow. It's gonna give you the glow, and that kind of give you like filter. That's why it calls like flawless filter, right? And I use it like for my almost every makeup. This is my first time when I bought it in a full size. Usually I buy it in travel size, but I ran out of it like really fast. And my only problem with full size, it's the packaging. The jar is like, the bottle is like very heavy. But that's what luxury brands do. They do invest in a good packaging, right? Okay, let's do next. My second favorite product, and again, you hear it, right? Again, this is like, this is gloss again, but I absolutely can't live without this. I can't live without this foundation. This is double Estee Lauder double wear. Also, a lot of people know about this foundation, but I know a lot of makeup artists don't like to work with that because to be honest, it's really heavy to work with that if you don't get used to it. But I always mix it with a little bit like futurist, or I add any lightweight foundation. In this case, it's going to be easier to work with, because if you apply this foundation and after you decide to do something, to clean under eyes or something, that foundation won't move. Because this is double wear, this is stay in place makeup foundation, and that might be really really hard to fix some imperfections if you didn't do this first time correct, if you know what I mean. Well, but I can't live without it. It stays like really well. I use it for me, like sometimes I use it for myself if I need my makeup stay in place, and I also highly recommend it. Okay, the next foundation I can't live without. This is It Cosmetic Foundation, Your Skin But Better CC Cream. And to be honest, I love this so much. It is like an anti-aging hydrating serum. It has like SPF 50, and this is full coverage. But this is more like a glowy finish, and I mix it sometimes with Estee Lauder to make it more kind of flexible, to make Estee Lauder foundation more flexible. And this foundation also good for like a very dry weather, or if your skin like dry, from normal to dry skin, I would say. Well, I also highly recommend it. It's high pigmented. This that's such a great foundation to have in your beauty case if you are a makeup artist, or if you would like to have it for personal use. The next product I absolutely love, and this is new product in my case. This is contour stick from Dior. Well, I truly love all Dior textures. I love their eyeshadows, their concealer is amazing, their foundation is also amazing. But this product, I was amazed when I bought it. First I saw it on YouTube on one very famous makeup artist channel, and I saw how easy he blends it, and I was like, wow, I have to try it. And when I found out about it, this foundation was this contour stick was sold everywhere. And I was in Istanbul, and I was in duty free, and they had it on display, but they unfortunately didn't have it on sale because it was like sold out. And my friend helped me to find it, and this is in the shade 03 medium, and it has more like a cool undertone. But guys, you need to know how easy it to blend. Look, I applied here, and look at this. This reminds me like butter. It's like it's so easy to blend, and it's very high pigmented. This is not a bronzer, this is contour stick that has cooler undertone. But for my skin type, if you have the same skin shade, like more like a pale, I would say I'm more on the pale side, this might be a little bit dark. Or you just have to blend it really well. I would recommend it to buy a lighter shade, but it might be, I think, a little bit more on the warm side. Well, just give a shot. Try both. Highly recommend this product. You have to try it. Next, I want to share a couple concealers I also can't live without. And this is one concealer from Hourglass, and this is another concealer from It Cosmetic by Under Eye. From Hourglass, I have it in a shade Cotton. And this concealer has little dry finish, like more matte finish. This concealer, I would say it's more like corrector. But it says like full coverage anti-aging waterproof concealer, and this is more like a more creamy, and it works really well to cover imperfections cover the under eye area, and it has like really good coverage. And you know, like this one, since it's very pigmented, you don't use it much, and if you like buy it for personal use, you might use it like for a pretty long time. I have it in a shade 20 medium, natural, like N shade, natural. Yeah, and this is a little lighter than this concealer, but I love them both, and you technically use it for different effect. Hourglass Cosmetic, I truly love all the, to be honest, I also love a lot of products from Hourglass. One of my favorite brands. They do amazing job, like with all their like palettes, like powder palettes, all the blush, all the bronzer. They do amazing job. And this concealer also, I would say it's must-have concealer in your case, and it's good also for personal use. What else we have next? Okay, since we're talking about Hourglass, I have this beautiful bronzer from Hourglass, and actually my friend from Las Vegas, she recommended me this bronzer, and now it's my favorite bronzer in my beauty case for my clients and for my personal use, and I probably have to buy another one because I keep stealing this bronzer, this bronzer for myself. Well, I have it in a shade Nude Bronze Light, and this is, guys, absolutely gorgeous bronzer. Look at this. I'm wearing this right now, and that's like something I would recommend to have for everyone, because this bronzer has like really nice texture, and I want to show you. This like a texture is very silky. It blends like really well, and it's very weightless. And as you noticed, it has like a bronzing piece and kind of highlighting piece, and this like kind of blurring your skin. But this is, guys, bronzer. This is not contour, and this is like really important to know. Well, and I would highly recommend this product because Hourglass is truly the best. And I know they have like small travel size, but you just have to check, I guess, in Sephora. I want to share with you another product, and to be honest, I was really skeptical about those brand. This is Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, I think. I was always like, you know, I always, when I was in Sephora, I was always thinking, oh, it looks kind of cool, but packaging kind of look kind of cheap. Well, I don't want to offend anyone, but the packaging is like very light because usually luxury brands, they have like a glass packaging. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. From a beauty case, it's perfect thing. And because it's very light, and I wish some of the brands, they had like pro line, you know, where the packaging is lighter, and someone can say like, oh, you can just depot the things. I don't like depotting. I hate depotting. I ruined 20 lipsticks. I depoted like my Saint Laurent, like Tom Ford, like Patrick Ta. I depoted all those lipsticks, and now I just ruined it, and it looks like shit. And you know, like after buying this highlighter, and I just want to guys show you how perfect it is. Look at the texture. um, I just want you guys to see this texture. This texture is bomb, especially for my brides I'm working with. It has this shade has a little warmer undertone, and that's blending absolutely freaking perfect. Look at this. I don't know. I'm so in love with this highlighter, and I'm definitely gonna buy it again. And I have it in a shade Blonde, if I say it correct. And this is like a liquid luminizer. And for sure, I'm gonna buy it again. And for sure, I wanna try more products from Rare Beauty. And if you guys have your favorite products, let me know what I should try first. And I would love to hear what you think. Of course, my favorite product from Hourglass. This is powder. This is translucent powder. Hourglass Veil, and I have travel size. They have like bigger size, but for my beauty kit I prefer this one because it's very light, and that's like very weightless powder, and the texture is really good. This is like also very silky. It has like a little like blurry that's like blurring your skin, and I love to use it under eyes, and I don't know, I just love this product. Here is no explanation for this product. It's really light, weightless, blurring skin, and I think a lot of people know about this powder. That reminds me Laura Mercier translucent powder, but I think this is better. And I have couple palettes left. The couple palettes I can't live without, and let's start with the first one because I want to tell you, I want to tell a little more about this palette. Okay, we're gonna start with Tom Ford palette, and this was limited edition in a shade Upper Ski. And to be honest, these colors are freaking insane. Look at this. First of all, why I love all Tom Ford palettes, because the texture Tom Ford has in their shimmery products that says, okay, buy me, I'm expensive, you know? Because this is like truly really expensive shades. And look at this. This is very like flawless, you know, very light and very, I don't know, I want to say it again. This is very expensive. And of course, it's also a very expensive palette because I think now they raised the price to $100, you know. And I can tell you it's worth every penny you're spending on this palette. I don't know, I would love to buy this again. Only one thing I hate about Tom Ford, because they love to change the collections. They love to make like new palettes, because you fall in love with this palette, you run out of it, and you can buy this palette again. Yes, they do have a lot of other palettes on the market, but I don't want those shades. I want these shades because I'm already in love with this shade. Well, and it's also really soft, and that's very delicate. You should take really good care of it. And the last product I really would love to share about, this is beautiful palette from Mario. And this also was limited edition. And guys, I can tell you, I was refusing to buy this palette probably 3 times. I sent one palette to my friend to Russia, and she was texting me. She was like, listen, this is like the best palette I ever had. And I had really bad experience with first palette from Mario, and I don't think it's a palette problem, like this palette, the first one. I don't think it was a palette problem. I think I was not just lucky with the palette, because I tried the same palette in my friend's case and it was like really creamy, really soft. But mine, I don't know what was wrong, but it was like too late. It was already too late to return it. And I bought this palette, and this is my first palette in my entire kit. I'm using every single shade. I don't use this like a shade much and this much, but I'm still using it. You can see like beautiful matte shades. And also, if you guys love this beautiful Hailey Bieber shimmer, look at this. Just look at that. This is your Hailey Bieber shimmer. This one, look at this. I don't know, guys. This is truly amazing palette, and I think you might find this palette on the marketplace or something. And this like the texture is really soft. The shimmer is really creamy, really nice. And I know they have now new edition of the palette, but I think it's a little bit colder with the blue. I'm probably refusing to buy this again, but probably just give me next couple months and I'm probably gonna buy it. But this palette is truly the best. I left once I left this palette in my bride's place in Miami, and I was texting her, calling her. I was like extra annoying. And of course I felt bad, but I couldn't find this palette because it was sold out, and I was really in need because shimmers, matte textures like the best ever. Okay, that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to share. Let me know if you tried any products from the products I showed you, or you have some products I must to try and tell you about it. Share it with me, please, and see you next time. Bye.